Hello everyone, I'm Mamoru Sato from Tsuruya Ryokan. In this video, please call me Mr. Sato. Sato is very common name in Japan. When you come to Japan, it might be fun to count the number of people named Sato you meet. Today, I'm going to walk from Karuizawa to Yokokawa along the Nakasendo. Let's take a walk! This is Karuizawa, a resort forest town just an hour away from Tokyo by Shinkansen. This is the main street of Karuizawa, called Kyukaru Ginza Street. Now it's full of shops, but 400 years ago, these were all inns. Karuizawa is the 18th post town of Nakasendo. And 400 years ago, in EdoPeriod, many samurai traveled here and stayed overnight. The Nakasendo was the 530 kilometers road from Kyoto to Nihonbashi in Tokyo, made during the Edo period. Karuizawa is the 18th post town from Edo, Tokyo. And let's walk down this street. Today, we're going to walk for around 5 hours. During the way, you might get hungry or thirsty. So let me introduce the shop you can get food and drinks. First, this is French bakery. John Lennon liked it and came here often. But today it's closed. Unfortunately, on Thursday, French bakery is closed. But don't worry, when you come here on Thursday, let's go the other side of the street. That's Asanoya. You can also get bread and drinks here. If you want to see what kind of bread you can get here, please watch the video below. That's our previous video. After buying some breads, let's go back towards Tsuruya Ryokan. And look at the mountain in front of us. The mountain you see ahead is Usui Pass, Usui Toge, which we will climb. Now we are back at Tsuruya Ryokan, our starting point. Tsuruya Ryokan was founded in 1624, making this its 400th year. I, Mamoru Sato, am the 19th generation owner. If you walk the Nakasendo, please stay at Tsuruya Ryokan. When this street was a post town, most of the shops here were inns. Tsuruya Ryokan is the only one left from that time. If you want to feel the history of the Nakasendo, stay at Tsuruya Ryokan. Now let's climb the mountain! On your left, you will see the church. This is Shaw Memorial Church. In 1886, Canadian missionary Alexander Croft Shaw came to Karuizawa. At that time, Karuizawa is no longer busy as a post town of Nakasendo. Foreign missionaries developed Karuizawa into the resort it is today. This church is a symbol of the history. Unlike other Nakasendo post towns like Narai-juku, Tsumago-juku, and Magome-juku, Karuizawa does not have old townscapes. Instead, Karuizawa has Western-style resort streets created by foreign missionaries and business people since Meiji era. Look at this! This is a green moss! Very pretty! This is Nitebashi Bridge. In the Edo period, hundreds of waitress ladies worked at the inns of Karuizawa post town. And these ladies came here to see the travelers off. They would wave goodbye to the travelers. Hence the name Nitebashi Bridge, meaning two directions. It's an important point here. This is a restroom. Before a long walk, it's a good idea to use the restroom here. This is the signboard. Now we're going to this Scenic Point, Miharashidai and Kumanokotai Jinja Shrine. 2.3 kilometers journey. Okay, let's go this way. A bit further up, there is a path to the right. This is the entrance of the walking trail we will walk today. And this is a signboard of the bears. You can prepare this bear bell like this. Now we're going into the forest. Let's enjoy a long walk. Now you will see the two directions, actually 3 directions. And the right way is the right one, this way. And you can check this signboard, Miharashidai, 2.5 kilometers. Going up this way. About 1/3 way up of the walking trail, you will come to the suspension bridge. Look at the both sides. Ropes holding the bridge. This bridge used to sway a lot and was a bit scary, but now it's safe and doesn't sway. And also you can see a beautiful river below. After crossing the suspension bridge, the real mountain path begins from here. There are no cars, but the path is very rough. So please walk slowly and carefully. On the mountain path, you'll find a lot of pumice stones. This is a feature of geography of Nagano Prefecture. Karuizawa has an active volcano called Mount Asama. These pumice stones were scattered when Mount Asama erupted long ago, along with the volcano ash. Thinking about these stones flying here makes the eruption seem quite scary. But don't worry, Mount Asama is calm now. Now you will see the next bridge, another bridge. Let's cross this. This road might look like the one we climbed first, but it's a different road. If you go down this road, it leads toward Karuizawa Station. After walking around an hour on the walking trail, we reached at the exit. And there is a signboard. And now you will see Miharashidai observation point on the right. So let's go to the observation point first. And let's climb up this stone path. And this place has a beautiful sunlight filtering through the trees. In the Taisho period, a wealthy merchant from Nagoya named Kondo Tomoemon bought and developed the area from the Karuizawa post town to the observation point, making it free to visit. The path we just walked on and this observation point were created by him. Okay, now we are here at the observation point. And the interesting point of this area is that it marks the border of the Nagano Prefecture and Gunma Prefecture. Let's go to the signboard there. This is the border between Nagano Prefecture and Gunma Prefecture. Gunma Prefecture, Nagano Prefecture, Gunma, Nagano, Gunma, Nagano, Gunma. Okay, and let's see the view of the beautiful mountains. To the left, that's Kanto Plain and Sakamoto-juku, which is the next post town of Nakasendo. And you can also see the city of Yokokawa. It's our destination today. Looking around, you can see other mountains like Mount Myogi. Mount Myogi has very interesting shape. Let's look around this area, and we can also see the other mountains from there. Oh, look at this. The mountain over there is Yatsugatake, North Alps, and also Hanareyama Mountain. And the mountain at the edge is Mount Asama, the volcano that erupted and scattered pumice stones. It's a symbol of Nagano Prefecture. Let's go back to the path and head down. And before the long journey, let's go to the restroom. Okay, and turn right and continue climbing to the entrance of Kumanokotai shrine. This shrine is also very interesting. Okay, now this is the Kumanokotai shrine. Let's climb up to the top. Now here we are at the top, and this shrine also marks the border between Nagano Prefecture and Gunma Prefecture. There are also two places to pray, one for Nagano and one for Gunma. And to the left, you will find something interesting, Shinanogi tree. Okay, this is the Shinanogi tree. This tree is a power spot. It said that walking around it once will extend your life by 1 year. Let's do it! Walking around. Okay, now I've gained 1 more year of life. And now we're entered the Gunma Prefecture. And this border is also the main watershed divide between Nagano Prefecture and Gunma Prefecture. Rain falling on the Nagano side flows to the Sea of Japan, and the rain on the Gunma side flows to the Pacific Ocean. And actually, you can ride on this red bus. This is a shuttle bus from here to the Karuizawa Ginza Street, the main street. Okay, now we enter Gunma, and the administrative division also changed here. So, it is not well documented in Karuizawa Guide. So our video will help your journey to enjoy. Okay, now we're entering the narrow mountain path. A little farther, there is a sign saying Old Nakasendo. 8 kilometers from here. It's a long way, but let's walk together. There are many fun things ahead. And now you will see the 2 directions. And this is the signboard. Old Nakasendo, which means the Nakasendo is on the right way. It seems very narrow, but this is the correct way. And now you see the 2 directions again, and Nakasendo on the left. And here we go. Okay, look at this signboard, Nagasaka Michi. You will find a lot of this kind of signs along the Nakasendo. Unfortunately, they are written all in Japanese, but you can use a Google Translate camera to understand them. Reading this guide will help your walking more enjoyable. As we walk, a river suddenly shows up, and we need to cross it, but there is no bridge, so we have to walk over the rocks. And these rocks are very slippery, so please be cautious. Okay. Now we've arrived at Keshomi's Ato. In the past, there was a water here where the travelers check their appearance. But now, sadly, it's gone. Probably due to the typhoon 10 years ago. Such changes happen over time. Now we've reached kind of open area. Here, poems from the Man-Yōshū, Japan's oldest poetry collection, were written. The Man-Yōshū dates back to the late 7th century, even before the Nakasendo was established. People have been walking this path for nearly 1,300 years. It's amazing to think about the long history of human travel. This is Jinbagahara, old battlefield. In past, there was a battle. It's surprising to think about a battle happening in these kind of mountains. Maybe they hid in the forest and ambushed each other. The strength of people in the past is impressive. I don't think I could fight in these conditions. Now we arrived at Hitotsuya ruins. There was once an old woman who tormented travelers. Scary, right? What kind of woman was she and how did she torment travelers? Today I hope she is not here, right? She's not here, right? If she is here, I might lose the ear I just got at the Shinanogi tree power spot. Look at this! Here is an abandoned bus. I wonder how old it is. It seems to have been here for quite a long time. This abandoned bus looks like something out of Miyazaki Hayao's anime, Castle in the Sky. We've reached Yamanaka School ruins. There used to be a school here. The sign mentions that Emperor Meiji once traveled along this Nakasendo road. At that time, the school had 25 students and they were given 25 yen in scholarships. Today, 25 yen wouldn't mean much, but back then, it must have been very valuable. Emperor Meiji's visits in 1878 must have been a great encouragement for the local people. The road was in such poor condition that a special route was made for the emperor. Nowadays, that route seems to be inaccessible. And this is the ruins of Yamanaka Tea House. There used to be a tea house here. People from the town opened it near a water source in 1662. But now, nothing remains of it. I wish there was a modern tea house like a Starbucks. But we need to keep moving. And now we enter New Dokubo, a downhill path with red clay. The sign says, "The sounds of the birds and the beauty of the forest." The soil here feels softer and more comforting. We walk through a beautiful cedar grove with trees standing tall and straight. The soft ground and the orderly trees make it a wonderful path to walk. Wow, so beautiful. Look at these trees. They're all standing straight and tall to the sky. Wow. Amazing. And we have arrived at Kurigahara, where the paths of Emperor's Route and Nakasendo diverged. It's unclear which way the Emperor's Route went. And there used to be a police station with a police station, school, and tea house. It seems this mountain road was once very bustling, indicating many travelers passed through. Here we see a fork in the road. The path on the right leads to the Megane Bridge. Previously, we made a video about Megane Bridge, so please check out the below. And when you come to this path, it says it's 7.5 kilometers to Yokokawa station. It's still a long way to go, but let's keep up our spirits to go. From now, we enter Zato Korogashi, a steep path with rocks and low stone, making it dangerous path. Our legs might be tired by now, so please be careful. This path is a little tricky, so please take it slow to avoid slipping on the rocks. We safely descended Zato Korogashi and reached Kitamuki Bato Cannon. It's believed to protect travelers, a reassuring guardian for those passing through. Let's hope it watches over us on the rest of our journey. A little farther up from Kitamuki Bato Cannon is Minamimuki Bato Cannon. You can see the statue over there. It's said that bandits used to appear around this area. So let's pick up the stick and let's defend ourselves. Just kidding, don't worry. There is no bandits anymore. We reached Horikiri. This area was also a battlefield in past. Look at the both sides. This cut narrow to make it difficult to fight here. Oh my god! Antelope! Antelope is there. Wow, it's looking at us. Wow. It's actually our first time to see this kind of animal in our video, in our YouTube channel. It's a good experience. Amazing. Just surprising. We are surprised, but he's not surprised. It's a baby antelope. Maybe he doesn't know we're human. Wow, it's so cute. I found the arbor there. Let's get in. Maybe we can take a short break. There is a chair. There is a notebook. Wow. Many people came here and wrote down something in Japanese, English. Maybe I can write in Japanese and English, both. Today is June 13, 2024. Oh, someone came here today in English from Nepal. Wow. Yay! We're taking YouTube video. Let's enjoy walking. Mr. Sato Tsuruya Ryokan. Okay. Rain begins. Oh my God. Let's walk faster. There used to be 4 tea houses and stone walls and grave remains over there. It shows how bustling the Nakasendo was during the Edo period, with many travelers passing through this mountain path. We arrived at Kobo's well. Long ago, the Buddhist Kobo Daishi visited across the Japan, and he also came here. Wow, well. The tea house lacked water, so Kobo Daishi advised them to dig a well here, and sure enough, they found water. Kobo Daishi, who spread Buddhism in Japan, traveled to China to study Buddhism. Actually, it was 1,200 years ago when Kobo Daishi came here, and the well still exists, and water still exists too. So maybe we can try the ancient water. Wow. 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 It's quite deep. Whoa. Wow. Would you like to try drinking? Maybe not today. Wow. Ancient water. 1,200 years history. Okay, this way. Oh, look at this. A hole in the rocks called Fuketsu Wind Caves. Cold air flows out from the fissure due to the temperature and pressure differences between the inside and outside of the cave. You can feel the cool, moist breeze. It feels like the Kodama forest spirits from Princess Mononoke might be living here. The area is covered in moss, creating a mystical atmosphere. We've been walking around for 2.5 hours since we leave Kumanokotai shrine. Now we reach a spot with a sudden breathtaking view, Nozoki. Wow, look at this view. You can see the town of Yokokawa. There is even a highway visible. We're almost done with this mountain path and will soon reach the road. Let's keep pushing forward. Whoa, it's a little dangerous. Careful, careful. Okay. This area is full of rocks, sharp, jagged stones covering the path. If they are wet, they can be very slippery. So let's proceed slowly and carefully. This is Hane-ishi-zaka. This sign says this is the most difficult part of this Usui Toge walking trail. I know it's very difficult. Yes. This is known as a columnar joint, formed when lava cools and cracks into rectangular shapes. Someone may have stacked these rocks over time, as it seems taller than before. Although it looks artificial, the rock formations themselves are natural. The ground here is quite uneven due to the columnar joints beneath. But we're nearing the road. Now we can hear the sound of cars. So let's proceed carefully. Now we can hear a car signaling the proximity of civilization. At this final point of mountain path, some people might get injured. So let's be extra careful. Okay, we finally reached the road after a long 3-hour trek. That was very long, but our journey is still continuing. We need to go to Yokokawa station, walking along this road. Okay, we arrived Sakamoto-juku, neighboring post town of Karuizawa. Karuizawa-juku is the 18th post town from Tokyo, so this is the 17th. And when you look at the behind, that is the Usui Pass where we just descended. Here, Sakamoto-juku is about 450 meters above sea level, while Kumanokotai shrine is around 1,200 meters. So we've descended about 750 meters. Here is a list of the inns in Sakamoto-juku. showing how many inns there for travelers who crossed Usui Pass to rest. Okay, now we reached Usui checkpoint. This checkpoint controlled the movement of guns into Edo and prevented the women held as hostages in Edo from escaping. And this is bowing stone, where travelers places their hands and ask the permission to pass this checkpoint. Let me try it out. Okay, here, like this, yeah, maybe like this. I want to pass this checkpoint, please. Maybe something like that. As you see, travel wasn't easy in Edo period. Okay, let's enter this grand gate. And descend these stairs. Okay, here we are at Yokokawa station, our final destination. Yay! From here, you can take a local train to Takasaki. From there, Shinkansen in 50 minutes to Tokyo. Or you can take a bus back to Karuizawa station. But both options run about once an hour, so please check the schedule. How was the Usui Pass Nakasendo walking? It's been about 5 hours journey experiencing history and nature. If you want to enjoy this walking course, considering staying at Tsuruya Ryokan. Tsuruya Ryokan channel broadcasts this kind of fun contents, history, nature, and culture every Friday 7 p.m. on YouTube. The broadcast is usually in Japanese, but please subscribe and watch. When you visit Japan, please come to Karuizawa and try this Nakasendo walking course. We'll be honored to welcome you at Tsuruya Ryokan. See you in the next video! こんにちは、鶴屋旅館の佐藤守です。今日はチャーチストリートさんの中のイルグストドルチビータさんがリニューアルオープンしたということで行ってみようと思います。それではこちらをどうぞ。なんかバッと変わりましたね、雰囲気が。
リニューアルオープンしました。
はい、はい、そうですよね。ここ違いますね。
中なんですけど、イートインを手作りで作ってます。
手作りでイートインコーナーができたということで、そうです。ということでなみなみ赤ワインがやってきました。本当にこれなみなみですね。日本酒飲むみたいだな。飲んでみましょうか。もうイタリアワインはね、もう豪快に飲むのが鉄則ですから。いただきます。いただきます。本日もご視聴ありがとうございました。この動画がいいなと思ったらぜひグッドボタンお願いします。チャンネル登録もお願いします。つるやるかんチャンネルでは毎週金曜夜7時軽井沢の最新情報を楽しく配信しています。毎週末軽井沢に行った気分になりたい方はぜひチャンネル登録お願いします。そして実際に軽井沢にいらっしゃる方はつるやるかんで私佐藤守がお待ちしております。下の概要欄からクーポンコードをゲットしてご予約していただくと一番お安くなっております。それではまた次回の動画でお会いしましょう。